current Vice Chancellor of Convenant University. Our discovery here today, and what I've shared with you, is part of what we do even as scientists. Now, water is essential. Water, we all hear that is a life. A life without water should not exist. Or we can't even imagine a life that has no water. Now, in the village where they use stream water and all of that, I must also let us know here that, of course, even in the city urban areas, water is being used, borehole, public water, and the likes. But it's interesting to know that we must treat our water, the kind of water we drink. A water that is not properly treated will be injurious to the body. That's one thing we need to know from here. And the second thing we need to also know is that the Bodic 3, what it does is to help the wellness of our body. Spring water is a natural kind of water that helps the body to function very well. And what this Bodic 3 does, that is QNET and Mescua Bodic 3 does, is to break the very large particles of water into smaller particles, like spring-like water, that will help in the normal functioning of the body. And that's what it does. So, but what we have equally tried to do, because we are very curious on what, as scientists, we are trying to see what can this also do. Can we also begin to look at the maximum benefit of this product from the stable of QNET and Mescua Bodic 3? Is to also see, and that's what informed this study, to see, can it also affect, can it also reduce microbial load? And that's exactly what we have done. And we have seen here from the result presented to you that if it is supercharged, that is, it is placed over the disc over and over again, it has that tendency of reducing the microbial load. But it's just a preliminary investigation for now. Of course, we're going to be doing further studies to validate this in order to help better the quality of life of our people.
How can it be differentiated? Like the layman, how can a layman differentiate between structured and unstructured?
Well, I have given several examples that you get the spring water. The spring water is the best form of water because it's already structured, because it's within the natural, it's within the nature. And so the layman may not be able to know. It's just the same way you may not be able to know which one, an acid, except by the smell, an acid and the water, because it's colorless and all of that. But it has to be tested in the laboratory. But except when it is, because again, we cannot even question where the source of this water in the first instance. That's why it is recommended that we treat our water before we even restructure them. It's a wellness product. We are not saying it will help remove all of the, no, that's not the claim now. But the claim now is that the study we are able to come up with now is to also let us know a step ahead that the Bodic does. From a layman point of view, it is advisable that we ensure that we treat our water, that we also use the Bodic in order to improve the quality of water that gets into our system and our body.
How do we increase the access to Nigerians?
How do we what?
Increase the access of this kind of structured water to Nigerians?
Yes, it's for them to get it from there are outlets where they are being procured, and if you go to the online and where you type qnet.com, you will see how the details are there. And there are offices here in Abuja and Lagos, and I'm sure even in Port Harcourt and where this, and we can find all of the details there. So it is accessible. It's accessible. All we need to do is just check the website, and I'm sure you will get all of the details there.
Sir, I understand that like when we started, you said there's no question that is stupid. I want to see how we can link this study to national development.
Well, national development, what we are doing now, let me mention here that there are three functions of the university. The university performs three basic functions. One is to teach. Second one is to do research. And the third one is to do community service. Community service can equally be linked to national development. The whole essence of a university is to conduct research that will help improve the quality of life of our people.